In terms of developing Haram City, we do realize, and not just Haram City, as a group at large, in our city developments, and being specialized in town building, we try as much as possible to achieve a form of mixity in between the different categories and levels of and socioeconomic levels of society. The city itself is actually located in an upside area of suburban Cairo, and among several developments of gated communities and golf resorts, and they are mostly higher income communities, and definitely there are other communities that are more to the middle income side, directed to the military and police forces particularly. However, there is also some sort of mixity achieved within the city itself, and that was actually achieved through hosting around 2,000 families from the rock slide victims. They are certainly from a different socioeconomic strata. Our clients are mostly all university graduates. They are young engineers, young judges, young lawyers. From different professions of the society. They are, in short, they are mostly, the vast majority of them are educated, and they consider themselves intellectually superior than the rock slide victims per se. Of course, there were high degrees of resistance when they first got to know that there is an area inside the city dedicated to the rock slide victims. However, as time passed, they started forming this economic based relationship between themselves and the residents of the rock slide area, and the rock slide victims area, or they provided the city with the needed mass of labor, hand labor, needed to create a market both for professions like hand profession, vocational professions, just like a mechanic, an electrician, and so forth, as well as they managed over time to create this form of a typical Egyptian market. It was really like a market for fresh vegetables, fresh produce, and a market for clothes of a certain level, and so forth. It was a big challenge for the Egyptians who are living in suburban Cairo at large to have access to trained labor. And in fact, in more affluent neighborhoods and more affluent gated communities around the 6th of October area, which is the area where Haram City is located, you have residents dependent on the developer to, if they need if they need to fix their bathrooms, if they need to fix their electrical, whatever a house needs. But now, in our case, there is this sort of give and take and economic dependence between mutual economic dependence between the rock slide victims as well as the regular clients who are mainly educated, and they have test professions like lawyer and engineer by training and so forth. But and also for the rockside victims, this created a market for them. So they came into the city and they realized a business opportunity and an employment opportunity. They also, I have to say, they were integrated in the company labor force. So lots of them did work with Orascom in the construction field.